You know what's getting me through this whole pandemic, Sean? Sometimes it's just a good, deep laugh. And if you are looking to turn on the TV and escape, boy, have we got something that is premiering today that will it'll crack you up. I guarantee it.
This has been, I believe this is going to be the highlight of my pandemic. This is Pauly
Oh,
Shore. Pauly Shore, starring in the new movie Guest House, joining us now. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm excited. This is a big day for me. Finally, after 70 years, they dusted me off, and
I've
it's been a
I mean,
while. No, it's been cool. People seem to be responding to the film. It is like JJ said. It's not the type of comedy that you're going to have to think a lot about.
good.
It's not going to be
mm,
it's not going to be all heady and try to figure out the storyline. It's basically a guy living in the back of a guest house that won't leave. And I know that's very relatable to a lot of people because especially with the quarantine, the law kind of leans towards the tenants.
Yeah.
So you can't just evict someone. And so my character knows that in the film, and all hell breaks loose, and he just turns the whole house and the whole world upside down. But that's where the fun ensues.
Who's your character? What's his story? Why did he get there in the first place?
Well, the timing, with the pandemic, when we shot this movie in 2019, so we didn't know that there was going to be a pandemic. So the whole premise of this film kind of really works even more now because everyone is stuck inside their house, and everyone kind of relates to the guy that won't leave. So my character Randy Cockfield in the film, he knows that, and he just plays with that. So he knows, these young people, they buy the house, it's their new house, they're trying to start their life, and the real estate agent says, they're like, who's that guy in the back? Oh, that's Randy. He's leaving soon. Don't worry about it. And they're like, okay, cool. And time starts to pass, and wait, he's not going anywhere. And not only is he not going anywhere, he's going to mess with these people, and that's where the party begins.
That's awesome.
hey, speaking of party, what do you eat? What are you eating there?
Some mango dried from Whole Foods.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I love that. Yes.
Those are good,
We buy
right?
that too. Yeah, so I love this character. I mean, it seems like you're kind of the perfect. I hope you don't take this as an insult, but you're kind of the perfect guy to get a hold of a character whose job it is to be annoying and just really go with it. I mean, I'm looking at some of the other characters too, and what we got. It's kind of you and Steve O, and there's some other amazing folks in this.
Yeah, believe it or not, this movie was not written for me. They wrote this film, they found me, they offered me the role, and then I went in and softened the character. So it was hard to make this guy likable, you know what I mean? So if you watch the film, you'll notice I put the Pauly Shore kind of touch and flair on the writing and the heart and stuff like that. So it's almost like a little bit of What About Bob? Remember that movie with Bill Murray?
Yes.
So it's got a little bit of that in there, and I don't want to say we fall in love with Randy at the end because that would be giving it. But then who cares? We fall in love with Randy at the end. So
there it is. Perfect time to put the glasses back on. It's part of my acting. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely part of. I mean, the premise is very simple, and that's what I like about it. Even my other films. Yeah, Pauly's on the farm, Pauly's in the biodome, Pauly's in the guest house, so.
It's simple. Biodome, by the way, I've discussed this and I've tweeted this before. Severely underrated. Love that. Let's talk about your podcast really fast. Random Rants. What's this about? How long you been doing it?
JJ, what are you doing, babe?
Oh, gee.
You know what
JJ.
I'm actually doing, Pauly, check this out. I got
Oh
an ice pack up my dress. I threw my back out, so I'm standing here with an ice pack.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
Should I leave or?
Actually,
what
no,
happened?
I'm not okay. I don't know, dude. I think it's just from wearing flip-flops too many days in a row and I threw my back out. But you know what? I'm here to do this interview because I'm really excited to meet you. I know Sean is too. And
Yeah, big fan.
you know, we want to tune in and check out this project. It's amazing when you shot this, you had no idea this pandemic is going to happen. How has that changed like the way you view the movie?
Well, I think the movie will maybe do better now because of the pandemic as opposed if there was no pandemic, because the world, as you know, is very tense and kind of upside down, and there's a everyone's kind of burnt out from all this. So I think throwing the curveball of a film that is very silly and raunchy and kind of like over the top, I think America really needs that right now, because it's like to get away from the corona and the politics and all these the economy and all these different things that are happening. This is like a great escape, and I think it's going to bring people back to those times where people really enjoyed silly movies as opposed to kind of thought-provoking films that makes you think and everything's politically correct. This film is not politically correct, and we did that purposely. We went into that space of like, hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go there. It's almost like American Pie or like The Hangover.
Yes. Yeah. I think America's tired of thinking, so there's a good opportunity to do that. Polly, we got to let you go, but we are looking forward to this movie. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations on everything.
Hey, JJ, I know some good masseuses here in Vegas. If you want us to send them over to put some Tiger Balm on your hip and just kind of like,
dude, I love that Tiger Balm. It gets all orange and it kind of burns for a while. That's my jam. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
I'll call you later about it.
Yeah, so I moved to Vegas, so I live here now.
You're in Vegas right now?
I'm in Las Vegas.
You came at the worst possible time.
I live in Rancho Circle.
Oh,
hey,
man.
That's old school. I love that.
I'm old school, bro. You guys got to come over to the you guys got to come over to the house. Hit me up on my Instagram. I'll invite you guys over. It's awesome.
I'm totally in, and once I get there, I'm not going to leave.
Oh, dude, you're going to be like Randy from the Guest House.
There we go. Bring it all the way around. It's great having you, buddy.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Pauly Shore. Vegas' own Pauly Shore. There he goes, closing the laptop on us. I love it. It's great. Pauly Shore, got to check him out in Guest House. And now a Vegas resident. Who knew?
That's right. On digital and demand today.